to show you how I get the answer. So I have to use quotient rule. So the u will be equal to tangent 2x. So u prime. Everyone, you should have it in your notes that when you differentiate tangent, you got secant, you got secant. Okay, if you don't want to put the square here, you put the upper honey. You put the square like that. So that is easier for you. Understand or not? So that you know that you must find the secant of that value, then only you can square it. So you read it like that. Then you must write a 2 here. Am I right? Okay, your v is 2x. So v prime will be equal to 2. Okay, so your g prime x equal to, so quotient, so this way, so 2x times secant 2x square times 2. Take away. Okay, take away tangent 2x times 2. The whole thing divided by 2x squared. Okay, so now I have a few things that I can do first before I put it into the equation. So what I can do is, I can at the side of the question or below it, I just write. I know that secant is 1 over cos. So I know I want the x to be pi by 8. So I straight away put in 2 times pi by 8. Then the whole thing squared. Secant is 1 over cos, correct? Okay, so I get this done first. So this will be 1 over cos pi by 4 squared. So if you don't know what is the value, you try to key this whole thing into your graphic calculator or in your scientific calculator. You see what they give you. So sometimes it's not everything that you must count mentally. Do you get me? Very taxing one. During exam, if everything you count mentally, it's very taxing. Especially if you go for 2 hours paper. Last time 3 hours paper, worse still. So you just key into the calculator, see whether you will get a nice number or not. If not, then only you try to do mentally. Are you clear? So you relax. That is how you make full use of your graphic calculator. So what do you get? May I know what is the answer? 2. Am I right? You see, so relax. You see or not? Okay. Then after that, another issue is tangent 2x. So I find tangent 2 times pi by 8. Okay, so this is tangent. Okay, if you don't want to put pi by 4, you just key this into your graphic calculator also, or scientific calculator. But if you have jot down this in your notes, then you can straight away put 1. Am I right? Okay, so now I've settled all the difficult thing about sin, cos, and tangent. Okay, so now I can find g prime pi by 8. So this is 2 times pi by 8. And the answer for sec 2x to the power of 2 is 2. So replace with 2. Then there is another 2 there. You see or not? Take away. Okay, tangent 2x is 1. Divide by 2 times pi by 8, the whole thing squared. You see, the whole calculation will become very simple. So all of you, you have to learn this technique, whether you are taking specialist maths or maths method. You have to understand that I'm not testing on how well you can calculate. So a lot of things can be carried out by using the graphic calculator or the scientific calculator. Let the two instruments handle the calculation. Do you get me? So the moment you key in, you have the time to rest. That's why you won't feel so taxing. That's why we let you use technology. Do you get me? Okay. So now, if you want to know what is the value of this, what you can do is, you also can key into the calculator, 2. You write 2 times 1 over 8 times 2 times 2. Calculator will give you 1. So there is a pi up there, so you just put pi. You see or not? Even very simple calculation during the exam, correct? I will just key into the calculator and handle the thing. Are you clear? So then minus 2, then this one, 4. 4 times 4, 16, correct? Divide. So 16 is up here and pi square is down here. Done. Are you clear? So when you see complex things, you have to stay cool. And you just tell yourself, I'm going to tackle it part by part. I don't want to put it everything there. Correct? Then I settle the part, then I put it in again. Why I want to do this is because I know many students, the moment they see the expression of the gradient so complicated, correct? Half of the battle gone. Am I right? So that shouldn't be the way. Are you okay? Okay? So you definitely will see a question like that in your SAT. That is next Wednesday. Okay? So I advise you already, I teach you how to handle using your graphic calculator or scientific calculator already. Okay, so ready? So now you try the next question. I also don't know. So every time when you see this question, you differentiate. So you must know your product rule, you must know your quotient rule. Okay, you get the answer. Then always get this concept. Integrate dy over dx. The gradient function with respect to x, you get back the function itself. So this is a very important concept in calculus. Then after that, you see what to do. You break it into, these are integral rule. Then you rearrange, then you get whatever the question wants you to do. Okay, I asked you to prepare the table. I hope you have prepared it. Aoshan, if you cannot, Thaddeus got prepared. You can ask from Thaddeus. You go and photocopy, then ask Thaddeus how to use each and every one of them. That is how you work in the class. Okay, I'm student.